Now, the International Air Travel Association, IATA, is, and I quote, surprised and deeply disappointed, end of quote, after the Mumbai airport informed cargo flight operators about discontinuing flights and potential withdrawal of slots from next season. Now, cargo operators have been protesting this proposed shift to the new airport in Navi Mumbai, which is set to be operationalized this year. Madeeha standing by with the details. Madeeha, take us through IATA's statement and its objections on the likely change as far as cargo flight operations are concerned.
Well, it has been a very contentious issue. We know that Navi Mumbai International Airport is gearing up to start operations in the next few months. There's still no clarity on how many flights will be shifted to this new airport and whether all airlines, all operators are willing to move part of their operations there. Remember, both these airports are owned by one entity, the Adani Group. Apart from pure cargo players, several big players including Lufthansa, Emirates, Singapore Airlines and Cathay Pacific operate freighter flights to Mumbai. What IATA is concerned about is whether the airport operator is using this situation by suspending cargo flights and withdrawing the slots to pressure airlines to move their operations to their new airport, which is in Navi Mumbai. And if that is the case, then IATA warns that this is an example of airport capacity gaming, which will harm aviation throughout India and beyond. Now, we had also reported about Adani Group's plans to build taxiways and parking slots at the time when Mumbai Airport had submitted the tariff hike proposal to AERA. So it has been their plan to carry out infrastructure work at the airport. But the panic and concern in the cargo airlines community started when Mumbai Airport informed the operators that they will suspend cargo flight operations at the airport from 16th August 2025, which is just 3 months from now. And the reason for this could also be valid, the concern for this could also be valid because when you're carrying cargo, you have a complete logistics ecosystem that's taking care of moving shipments out of the terminal to a warehouse and then for distribution. And there are shippers and buyers that are around the vicinity of the airport who may not want to travel to Navi Mumbai. So it could not only impact these airlines, but also disrupt the supply of goods in the city. That's the fear, and IATA says that such decisions of reducing capacity cannot be taken unilaterally and have to be done after consultation and advance notice to stakeholders. IATA claims that Mumbai Airport has failed to adhere to Civil Aviation Ministry's guidelines for slot allocation, including its direction to preserve historic rights for future seasons. IATA has urged the airport operator to immediately withdraw these capacity cuts and instead urgently engage with the airline industry in a meaningful consultation to minimize disruptions to airline operations, inconvenience to passengers and loss of air connectivity for Mumbai. IATA says there have been zero details on how Mumbai Airport will manage the capacity reduction and mitigate the impact. So this is what we have so far.
All right, Madeeha, appreciate you joining us. And with that, it is time for us to wrap up this edition of Business 360. The news will continue right here on CNBC-TV18. Do stay tuned. We're back in a minute with more.